Hello, version 3.6 of Axiom is now under review in the Chrome store and will be released as soon as it's passed its review, so it'll be with you any day now. I'm Alex, co-founder of Axiom. Let me take you through what's changed. I'm going to dive straight into the Axiom builder by creating a new automation, then start blank, because the main focus of this release has been about improvements to the builder. So first up, I'm going to show you the read data from from Google Sheet. This step's been updated to feature a search functionality, so now you can just dynamically pull in all the links to your Google Sheets and search for them without having to go to Google Drive or cut and paste the URL from a window or a tab. So it's that simple. Next up is a big change to our interact step. The interact step has always had the ability to loop, but we didn't really show it to users or inform them that it existed. So we've added this. You can now clearly see that loop is off when you add a default interact step. But if I want to build a bot that loops through these URLs in the sheets you see behind Axiom and the one I just added in the read step, I need to set up a loop. And we didn't really tell users how to do that in the UI before, so we've taken a big step to help users figure that out for themselves. Now you can just toggle the loop on and select the data you want to loop through. You can see the preview of the URLs there, and now I know my loop has been set up. I can go on to complete the rest of the bot, passing the URLs into the enter URL step. You can, of course, still just go straight into the enter URL step and it will set up the loop for you as Axiom did previously. And then I can add all my sub-steps like click and build out my automation until it's complete. We think that's a pretty cool change and one step forward in improving Axiom's UI and making it easier for users to understand. There'll be lots more changes. That's not going to be the end of it. We're going to keep on improving Axiom. Okay, next up, I'm just going to remove these steps to show you what we did next. Well, doing a bit of customer research, we discovered that when users started from blank, for example, with a scraper, now I just need to click on any old data just to get away to set the step up. So we discovered that users were, for example, adding a scraper. And then they would run the Axiom and expect it to scrape that data and be confused when they didn't see any data output. So we've changed a couple of things around here. Now, if you run an Axiom without adding an output step, you'll get a message telling you to add an output step. You can, of course, still continue to run the task. We've also added to our Cloud Runner a display message, so it will automatically just display that data in a message in the Cloud Runner. But the sensible option would be go back into your builder, perhaps use a display message if you're not ready to write to a sheet or send to an API, and output your data, then click run. So we're hoping that will help reduce some user error and increase the understanding of how Axiom works amongst our newer users. We also made a change to the scraper. Previous versions had a max weight option. We also observed that would often cause users to break their own scraping bots because they put a max weight in. The bot wouldn't wait long enough to scrape the data and then incorrect results would be returned. So there was no reason to keep that step. It was inducing errors. We've removed it. Okay, so that's been a walkthrough of the highlights of what's changed in this release. We also executed 24 other bug fixes and changes in this release that customers will notice. Some will go unnoticed. There'll just be improvements that you'll never realize that they're broken in the first place. And on to the next release. So the main focus of our next release is going to be a lot of design work. We're going to be looking at how our academy and our documentation website works. We're going to be making interactive tutorials, improving how we educate our customers on how to use the tools and all the features that exist. We're also going to be implementing a range of other fixes and releasing updates to the Chrome extension. Thanks for watching. Please reach out if we can help. Use our support page, send us a video, of the automation you're trying to build, and we'll get back to you. Thank you.